Hey there, everybody. This is XRP Lazarus, and today I am going to show you how to connect to this amazing spreadsheet that I made that shows you all these wonderful metrics as well as these beautiful charts and graphs for you, and it as well tracks prices for metals. Live metal prices. They're not going to refresh automatically, but we do have a button down here. And we have a button over here that we can refresh the prices on demand. So to connect to this sheet, the first thing you want to do is go down in the description and copy this Google Drive link, paste it into your web browser like so, hit enter. It's going to bring up the spreadsheet. Then you're going to want to download the spreadsheet by hitting this download button here. And then after you download it, it may open up here or it may show up in your downloads folder. But wherever it is, just go find it and open it up. Once you open it up, you'll be here at this point with me. So now, all you need to do to get this sheet working for you is to generate your own API key. So this is the API key that I'm using in the sheet. Don't try to use it because it's out of refreshes because some other people are trying to use it because I posted the same key in the last video. So I would show you guys it refresh with my own key, but I don't want people to start using my key as well. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that it does a refresh. If you don't believe me, you can go watch my last video and the other portfolio I made that was also refreshable. Or you can just go to pro.coinmarketcap.com/signup, put in your email, name, password, select the basic plan, agree to the terms, and let them know you're not a robot. And then they'll send you an email to verify your account. Once you verify your account, you can come into the main page here. And on the main page here, there's going to be a little section once you sign in that's on the overview page that says API key. And this would be your key here. And if you just click this is the one I'm using now, it'll just copy it for you. And then once you have that copied, you just want to go into the spreadsheet, go to Queries and Connections on the Data tab, double click on this thing here that says CoinMarketCap. You'll see here it did not complete. That's because there is a limited amount of refreshes that you can do per month, and people have been using this one up. So, but yours, you should be able to refresh the price like probably a couple hundred times a month or something. So it shouldn't be an issue unless you're trying to refresh it every 5 minutes or something. And then once you double click in here, you're going to want to go up to data source settings, click on data source settings, click change source on this top one here, make sure it's selected. Then you're going to come over here to the right and you see this where it says CMC Pro API key. That just means CoinMarketCap Pro API key. And then after the equal sign here, this would be the API key. Everything before this and sign, the and in front of start. So you can just delete whatever's in there out and then paste in your API key that you've just copied. And then once you do that, you just hit OK, then you hit close, and then you hit close and load, and it'll ask you if you want to save because you're changing something. I use the same key, so it's not going to ask me. And then you're just going to say, yes, I want to save, and you'll be all set to go. And then from that point, all you have to do is take out my information here, delete it, and input your own personal coin information, dollars spent, and coins bought, and then it will generate all this data for you. So I'm just going to leave this here so we can see it. You may also have to change the filters on these tables. Not this one because this one's connected to the pivot table, so that'll refresh automatically. But this one here, you're going to have to manually select your coins after you put them in, so you can just unselect everything and just say you only put 3 coins in here, then you can see the chart for 3 of them. I have more in here, so I'm going to use everything except this blank. And you can set this filter up for each of these different tables to choose the specific coins that you have there. And the reason I mention that is because if you only have 10, then all these are going to be blank. All these tables are still looking at this range here. So once you update it for that, this part should refresh automatically. Well, actually, you'll have to click this button here because this is also connected to this pivot table. So when you go to refresh the prices, it's going to refresh these two pivot tables here. Your investment amount chart's going to change based on what you've inputted, and the portfolio percentage is going to change. For example, if I was to go in here and change something, so just say 2,000 XRP instead of 20,000, which would mean that, let's click out of here, which would mean that I took a big old fat L on this token. And you'll see down here, it's not showing any changes here in the percent, or if I also change the dollar amount to 5,000 instead. Okay, hold on. My number lock apparently is on or something. Okay, my keyboard was just messing up. Okay, now I put number lock on. Okay, so I've changed this amount and I've changed this amount. So the percentage shouldn't be 29 anymore, and this one shouldn't be all the way up here. So if you'll see when I click this refresh button, we're going to get an error because the API key is at its maximum limit, but you see this changed. As well as this came down from 7,000 to something lower, and the charts automatically updated the ranges. So once you put all your 3 categories of information in here, just hit the refresh button, and then you'll be good to go. And that's pretty much it. I'll show you this as well. So this is just if you want to highlight one row of information just to see. It's kind of hard to see with all this here, where you can select none if you don't want to highlight anything. As well, you can track your purchases over here on the right by putting the date, coin, the amount of coins, the dollars paid. And then this is the cool part here is that when you sell, so let's say I put $1,000 into ZIL and I bought 50,000 tokens. That means I'm basically paying 0.2 per token. Now let's say I wanted to sell half my ZIL, right? So we'll come over here, we'll put today's date. I don't know what the date is, but we'll just put the 16th. And then we'll put ZIL, and this is automatically going to populate the amount you spent and the amount you bought, and it's going to calculate your cost basis, and then you're going to put how much you want to sell. So for us, it's 25,000. And then we're going to say that we got 3.227 cents or whatever. We're going to just say 3 cents. So I'm just going to do a formula times 0.3, but really you would just put the amount of dollars you got here. So we'll just say we got $750 for half of our ZIL here. So now you're going to want to click this button on the right that says freeze cost basis, and what that's going to do is it's going to get rid of these formulas, because we're going to update, now that we've sold, we're going to have to update the holding amounts over here, but we don't want these formulas to bring in the old values. We want them to stay. So I'm going to click this button over here. Now these aren't formulas anymore, and now I can go ahead and take the updated amount of dollars I spent. So because the amount I paid for these tokens, these original 25,000 tokens, was 500 bucks. That's how much we're going to subtract off. It takes your cost basis and subtracts it off. And then we would just go and paste this over here to update the chart, all the charts and everything, and then click the refresh button. And then we'd be set to go. So that's pretty much it for the, like I said, we're going to get these errors because the API key is out of refreshes because of some savages who just had to come and wreck our shit. But that's all right. Now let's check the metal portfolio. So pretty much here, you're just going to want to put in Let me see if I can delete this information. You're just going to want to put in the cost in ounces. So if you paid, 200 bucks for, I'm just going to say 10 ounces, then you ended up paying $20 per ounce. Now that it's 23.83 per ounce, it's going to show you your profit and your ROI, as well as having this information over here. This chart shows things, whatever the ratio is to gold. So it doesn't have to be set to silver. If you want to set it to palladium or a platinum or rhodium, you can see what ratio those are to gold as well. And all you have to do is come over here and you can also see the S&P 500, the DJIA, crude oil. So you can see how much value there is versus all these. So silver has a lot bigger supply, so it's going to be huge compared to it. And these other ones with low ratios, they have a lower supply. But yeah, you can pick any of these, whatever you prefer, and it'll update the ratio in the charts here for you. And then once you put your information in here, you can just click refresh metal prices. These aren't going to change because the spot prices aren't changing right now. At least I don't think they are, because it's after hours. But during the day, this information will change based off of what the current trades are going for. And that's pretty much it. There are some other buttons over here, like toggle view, and I don't know if this is going to work for everybody. So if this doesn't work for you, you don't have to use it. But for me, I like to hide all this stuff at the top when I'm just trying to look at my spreadsheet, like when I'm done putting information in. And so I just set this up to get rid of everything so that you just see the spreadsheet full on here. Same for the other pages, you'll just see only the spreadsheet, and then when you want to take it off, you just click the same button and it puts everything back to normal. Now I wouldn't turn it on and start messing with like these buttons and stuff, because then everything may get out of sync. So if you're just gonna mess with the view, just use this button. And that is it. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any feedback or any concerns, or if you hate it, whatever you feel, just go ahead and let me know in the comments so that if I make another video, I can improve it from here. Thanks. Bye.